Pat, you gotta wait till the intro ends. We can't respond to you until the intro ends.
But cheers to Pat.
Cheers. Welcome, Pat.
And I saw Bob Martin's there. Welcome to another fabulous
shit show
of
nothing.
Bullshit. I had a new intro for myself, and I forgot it on the way down the poles into the bat cave here.
That's why you write it down.
I take into account the delay. I don't even know how long it is, Pat. Sorry. Yeah, so my name is Aaron. I'm a self-proclaimed musicist, and with me always is
Big Daddy Cool, your favorite and mine.
Yeah. We're going to start with what we usually end with. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe to this shit.
You don't have to, just because it tells you to, and hit the notifications and all that stuff. Just because it notifies you that it's on,
doesn't mean you have to watch it.
You have to watch.
Just do it. Don't be a bitch.
But yeah, come by. Just do it. It does us a favor.
And we're saying this in the beginning because nobody makes it to the end.
Yeah, nobody makes it to the end. You brought something forward to me today that I found very interesting. That would make a good topic.
What was that? I was scrounging at the last minute.
Yeah, I do too.
Trying to find something. Actually, then something just made it so.
Yeah, it was the musicians that changed their names.
Oh, legally changed their names.
Okay, there's one thing is changing it, but when you legally change it.
Yeah. You can have a stage name and then be.
One that I don't even know, and I'm going to look it up real quick.
I honestly did. I didn't look at it even.
I looked at it. Some of them I already knew.
I didn't even skim it.
Some of them were quite obvious that that's not that dude's real name.
Yeah. Perks up to something.
Yeah, no, somebody's probably walking by. Do you know who Joseph Michael Poole is? I already knew. Yeah, no, I don't think I ever knew that one. I understand why some have done it. You have to make it more appealing. Like one of them.
Yeah, I didn't even look, so you're gonna tell me it's gonna be all new to me, probably.
Would Robert Cummings be the where he is now? With a name like Robert Cummings.
Who's Robert Cummings?
Rob Zombie.
Ah, that's right. Because he's a showman as part of the persona.
Yeah.
And Rob Zombie is a lot more fucking horror than fucking Robert Cummings.
No, they could have had a band.
They could have.
Zombie.
Yeah, and it could have had.
And it could have had on vocals
Robert Cummings. Would he be the same?
Probably not. There was another one that we could got it into, and that was the one that guys that tried out for Ozzy and never made it.
Oh yeah, we did do that last week when we went over. Yeah,
there's a lot of research that's involved in that one, so we'll have to leave that one for another day.
Oh, that's
once I can look through it and try and picture the sounds and when these guys, and what the part of it is, when did these guys try out?
That's right.
And so there's things like that. So I'm looking into those things and trying to picture and trying to imagine it, because basically you're messing with fucking shit that Doc Brown has told us not to fucking mess with. Okay.
That is correct.
Okay.
We all listen to Doc.
The fucking timeline will fucking change once I start talking about this shit.
I'm sure it will.
So
I still got my Kiss tickets. If it's gonna change, get me backstage pass.
Yeah. Yes. Some of them, you know who Vince Fergie is.
Yeah, that's Alice. But did he legally change it? I know he
apparently, according to that article, he has.
I know he did. I know he said that he was got into because he couldn't leave the character on stage. He had to drag the. Alice Cooper came. He was Alice Cooper all the time.
I think I would have to read that article in full.
I thought
because of the fact that I thought I heard that he did, and that's how he would manage to steal the name from the band.
Oh, I heard that he couldn't. Well, he couldn't leave the character. So why would he name himself? He got it changed back, and I don't know. But really,
Yeah.
Is this old lady gonna call him? What do you think she calls him? Vince? No. Everybody calls him Alice. That's my dad, Alice.
Yeah.
Doing some research on the fly for your entertainment.
After the group broke up, he decided to lawfully keep the title in order to avoid judicial issues with the release of his debut solo album. Yeah,
so he did change his name.
Yeah, I thought I read that years ago.
That's interesting.
And it was to avoid the rest of the band coming after.
For the rights. To keep giving them royalty checks every
But then he ended up giving them royalty later in life.
Yeah.
Stanley Eisen. You should know him.
Yes, that's Mr. Paul Stanley.
Yeah.
I changed my name too.
I understand why people do it now.
What do you mean?
Why they do it legally now.
Oh,
there's one thing of having the stage name.
Yeah.
And then there's the when you do it legally. And
because then you're that person, like I said, you're that person all the time.
Well, there's that. I can understand that part of it, but Alice is a little different. There's a stage show to him.
Yeah.
And that's but nowadays we got all these heroes behind their computers and their screens, not us, because you can actually see us.
We can actually kick your ass anytime we want, so we're not just.
We just choose not to.
We choose not to. You're welcome.
But we live in this time of these heroes.
Hang on. Unless you're the bass player for that Metallica lame tribute band, we're not talking about you because you could kick my ass. You're fucking huge. That's my disclaimer.
Yeah. Always good to have them. No, but we live in the era of the heroes. And as soon as that day when the .com started, people started stealing the names.
Oh yeah, I think that's
so. So then you could have the domain, and so that for Kiss.com to happen, because some other guy went out and bought it, Kiss would have to pay him for it.
That's right, but that's why they're KissOnline.com.
Yeah, a lot of people got around that. They changed things up. Or they put Kiss Army, or they could have done a lot of things.
Right.
But there a lot of people they got around it back then. But a lot of people bought the names, and I understand
the domain buyers.
Yeah, they bought the domains in hopes to, screw some of these guys over,
or make money, money off. Is more. One thing that's more what it was to make money off it.
Well, it does screw them over, But it is 100% to make money.
Of course, it's a business.
Or they change their names because of the fact that they also share the name of somebody else.
Oh, really?
Like a guy named David Jones.
Okay.
And not the dude from the Monkees. David Jones was also David Bowie. And the Monkees had already started and taken off.
Not long before him, though.
Not long.
It
was like 2 days.
Oh, okay, 2 days.
It was like, I don't know. It was like
2 days.
2
days between
something like that
between the Beatles and Davy Jones and the Monkees.
The Monkees and David Bowie was about 2.5 days.
Timeline established.
Some of them I didn't. Apparently, I started reading the first couple of the articles about it.
Then
One
you
of
just
them,
started skimming after that.
yeah, because I'm like, fuck, the show's gonna start. I gotta.
Yeah, no, actually, he was bored. Thinking, yeah, this is long-winded.
One of them I found interesting is the fact of a man named William Bailey,
Oh, that's Axel.
Axl Rose. Apparently, before Hollywood Rose,
Yeah.
there was a band called Axl, AXL.
Ah.
And he liked it so much that he started calling himself Axel. And but kept the W from his name William.
Yeah.
And apparently his mother's maiden name is Rose. So it is technically his name, except for the Axel part.
Right.
He originally he was going by W. Axl Rose.
Right. I never knew what the W stood for.
I couldn't care less.
Oh, you just said no, it's William.
Yeah. Technically that is his name. Nikki Sixx, Mick Mars, of course that's not their fucking name. But to legally change it, that's I don't know.
Well, you saw the Nikki Sixx show. And he didn't like he changed it because he didn't like his whole upbringing in childhood, so he didn't change his name so he could start off with someone else. Frankie died. On with the show, that song was about killing Frankie.
Yeah. Frank Faranda or Farana.
Right.
I think it was actually Frank Farana Jr.
Oh, yeah.
So, so I get that one.
Yeah, I would too. I'd change my name to Mick Mars too. That's a fucking cool name.
Oh, fuck yeah, that is.
Let's take it for fuck's sake.
It's funny that they do these things, that they change their names because of the fact that there is a little bit of the guy code that says you're not allowed to pick your own name. You pick your own nickname.
Yeah, that's right. But that's right. But that's not the nickname they picked. It's a stage name.
I guess. But it's you gotta wonder if it even comes from these things. Okay. Who knows where I can see the Nikki Sixx. That's almost along the lines of Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Nikki, female name, Alice.
Yeah. Oh, fucking CC DeVille from Poison.
You mean his name isn't really CC DeVille?
Sir, it is not. I am sorry.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
I am shocked.
I know. No, he named himself after his favorite car, the Chevy Coupe DeVille. CC DeVille.
Oh, okay. I would have taken it off of the old director. I remember his name was DeVille. CC I wouldn't have gotten from. But if it's the Chevy Coupe.
Coupe DeVille, that's yeah. So I heard that on fucking Air Nation one day. I was actually, that's fucking pretty funny. I always fucking wondered that because I always wondered a little bit. But
I would have thinking if it was almost like a gentleman we know. I don't think he'll sue us, so I'm going to say his name. He went for a while. He went by CC Voltage.
Oh yeah, CC Voltage.
And it was basically his initials.
Yeah.
And you just put voltage on it.
That's right.
and it works, things like that. I don't think what would your name be?
I don't fucking know, man. Honestly, I tried thinking of it one day. I fucking said, what a cool fucking stage name be? And then you fucking just start thinking, and then you start saying it, and you're like, that's fucking dumb. No, that's fucking dumb.
Is that like the history of the name of the Beatles?
Someone should start wanting to cut around the
Martian mix. Dress up like Marvin the Martian. Would that be like what's that Sabbath one? Max Sabbath.
Oh, Max Sabbath, yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you have there, Pat, but heard of Max Sabbath? They all dress up like Ronald McDonald characters and sing Black Sabbath music to
McDonald's lyrics.
McDonald's
Lyric.
just songs about McDonald's.
McDonald's-based lyrics to
Yeah.
Black Sabbath music.
Yeah.
The singer's name is Ronald Osborne.
Yeah. Yeah, because the history, the name of the Beatles, I heard once, I don't know how true it is, that they wanted to come up with a name that was catchy at first, but, you know, Power Clown, dress up as clowns and cover making jizz. You've thought too much about this, Pat.
So I guess that's what happens when you watch Jeopardy. Your brain just fucking fires off on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Here, ours are completely fucking numb, and his are just going, clowns made into do, yeah. And then there's that, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Way to keep the thinking going, Pat, for the three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what you're saying?
I can't remember. The Beatles just came up with their name and saying that they wanted to be clever and witty at first.
Yeah. Because do you think someone like Nick Mars would say, when they sat down and they're thinking of their names, I'd call myself Nick Mars. And, and I get you'd be doing it when you're fucking drunk or stoned or both, but when you wake up and sober up, what do you think? Yeah, that's kind of fucking dumb. But that's all we've known on that.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I saw this thing on the face page there. It was the one-armed bandit for Def Leppard.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, he's playing the Primal Scream.
Primal Scream.
With fucking Johnny Five down there playing, Nikki Six is going, guys fucking bad. There's Vince wrecking it all with his fucking voice.
The funny thing is, I watched that. He started out okay.
Oh, the first word or two maybe. After
First
that,
couple lines, and he can't maintain it.
That's like fucking tripping after taking a couple steps.
Yeah, it's exactly.
But it was fucking. And the only reason I watched it because it said, "Oh yeah, Rick Allen joined Motley Crue for." I thought, "Ooh, I want to see Vince fuck this up." That's exactly what they said. I watched it, and sure as shit, they're going good. Johnny Five down there playing fucking boom boom guy up there, fucking, and then Vince comes out and just destroys it.
Yeah, I was reading that article actually. So I was reading this about because, and it's funny that it took one leg of this tour already for it, and then they're on the second leg of this tour.
The Crew and Def Leppard.
Crew and Motley Crue and Def Leppard, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And so, that they've never done this. This is the first time that they've had kind of both bands on the same.
Oh, a double headliner?
Well, no, that were some guy from the other joints.
Oh, right.
Apparently, this is the
went and joined Motley Crue or vice versa.
Yeah, it was the first time.
I mean, really, you probably Scream ain't that hard to play on drums. I mean, you really only need one arm for that.
Yeah. But I started reading about it, and it makes me wonder about this because of the fact that they said that Motley Crue was asking about this.
They wanted
to have both guys. No, they wanted to do like the ending of the Big Four.
Right, where they all come out and jam.
They all come out and jam.
Right.
And apparently Phil Collin said no. So he goes, we both play hour-and-a-half sets. There's just no time. And I'm just like, pull back a little bit of your fucking set and leave some time. If you both cut 15 minutes off, which is what, 3 songs?
Whatever.
Or 5.
Or whatever it is Vince is singing, yeah.
Yeah, or whatever.
Whatever Vince is singing.
And you could do
like 2 or 3 songs, 3 or 4 songs together. Then
yeah,
kind of like when fucking Ace and Peter came, Ace Frehley and Peter Chris came. They both played with their own bands, and they got together. And
yeah, exactly. So you do things like that, or you could like they're both around the same era. There's probably some common tastes in there that brought you to the dance.
Well, they were two of the one of the bigger bands.
Well, Def Leppard are a little bit older than
Molly Crow.
Molly
Yeah. But I mean, his popularity in the '80s, the Def Leppard was pretty much as big as
obviously.
fucking.
But I'm like, but like I'm saying, like so in the big four thing, you had Slayer, Megadeth, Anthrax, Metallica. They all came out and they played Ally Evil, which is more or less from Metallica.
But it's also a cover.
But and a cover, but it was like a song that kind of started the whole thrash metal kind of thing. So isn't there a song that these guys could have done? Did John 5 name him after Johnny 5 from Short Circuit?
No. Marilyn Manson named him.
Did Manson name him after fucking?
No, he named him because he got sick and tired of fucking hiring new people and finding their names, and he was the 5th guy they hired, so he called him John 5.
That's awesome. I'm just wondering why, and I'm wondering if it's just because they don't want to play with Motley Crue.
Quite possibly. I mean, I don't see why the band itself isn't bad.
So I can say that Def Leppard could go on tour, and they could probably do all right. I'm gonna get to that one in a second, there, Pat. I can say that Def Leppard go on tour.
Yeah,
they can do probably all right. But Def Leppard and Motley Crue,
well, two of the big
is money.
Of course it is. Two of the biggest bands.
When you think of that, if you did you can also say like, okay, Kiss is doing their farewell thing, and you're like, yeah. But if you said Kiss and Motley Crue
are doing their farewell thing, they're both gonna quit and come back at the same time.
Yeah. If you said that, you're good. That's money.
Yeah. Well, right? You're seeing 2 for the price. You're seeing.
And you're gonna get 2. Definitely equals Cougar Town.
Yeah, they do.
Now, I've been talking about this for the last couple of weeks.
All right. Topic shift.
Because Pat brings up, what do you think about Megadeth playing in Abbotsford?
Right.
Dave Mustaine can suck my cock. Okay? I'm sick and tired of these fucking ass clowns.
Hang on. I wish we had something that could go Craig Bot right hand. And then pan off to you, and there you go. Rant away. Megadeth, Abbotsford, you're pissed.
I am. You know that they want $250 to fucking sit in a fucking seat next to the fucking stage? That's not even on the fucking floor.
In Abbotsford?
In Abbotsford. $250 just to be able to, sit my fucking old ass down to watch an even fucking older ass fucking play the fucking same song since 1990, which was, and I'm like, what the actual fuck? I remember the last time we saw Megadeth in Abbotsford.
In Abbotsford, it was the Gigantor.
Yeah. Not only did they not play anything off of their last few albums that they came off, so they were just doing this fucking nostalgia act.
Yeah.
It was a shortened set.
Do you think that was their fault or the bylaws?
That was bylaws at the time.
So it wasn't their fault.
They did manage to change that in Abbotsford. Shows are now allowed to go to 11.
Oh, cool. But so that wasn't their fault. You can't shit on them for that.
I can't. No. But the fact that it wants $250, and it's not even fucking Megadeth. It's Dave Mustaine and 3 hired guns.
Well, I got that.
And I watched. I was curious, so I watched the Megadeth and Budokan.
Yeah.
With Marty Friedman coming out, because apparently since Marty Friedman left Megadeth, he's been hanging out in Japan. Apparently he's big in Japan, and fucking David Hasselhoff's big in fucking Germany.
Fucking Barney's big in Japan. Are we talking about?
No, not like that big.
We're not talking height.
Not heights. We're talking stature. But I watched this, and it was the exact same thing that we saw with Megadeth, and that somebody else said, no, we still got a few minutes before the garbage, but we can put Megadeth in the garbage at 8:30. No, but it was so very professional. You know, like sometimes when you watch bands, like you watch when you get to the part where there's a solo,
Yeah.
and the lead guitar guy, he's doing his shit. The other guys, you know, he will take the lead guitar player, let's say he takes center stage, and he's doing his thing. But you got two other guys, they switch places, they go see the fans, and they make eye contact with the fans. And I'm thinking of this is fucking Rockstar 101 that you learn from fucking Gene Simmons.
That's right.
You're gonna see right now it's playing lead on Kiss.
Tommy Thayer.
Tommy Thayer. I was gonna call him something else. Tommy Thayer. He's gonna do fucking.
He really calls him something else.
Yeah. We're gonna say he's center stage, and you know that Gene and Paul are gonna be crossing the stage. They're gonna be making eye contact. He's gonna be doing his fucking this and that, and and it gets the crowd going. But you watch Megadeth and fucking Dave Mustaine and whoever's fucking playing bass with them now, I don't fucking care. And
Dave Ellison, that's for sure.
Yeah, but even when we saw them with Dave Ellison years back, they take a step back and they just kind of just play and they headbang, and there's no interaction with the crowd, and it was just there. They became like robots, bookends, like they were holding the fucking the lead guitar player up, and I'm just like, oh yeah, and plus the opening bands are garbage.
Yeah. What was it, Disturbed?
No, it was Bullet for My Valentine, and a guy that's really getting pushed by somebody. He goes by the name Ani, and it's kind of like rappy new metal.
I thought Disturbed was on that bill.
No, Disturbed is. I think Disturbed playing this week. No, that's right.
Oh, it is. They are. There are some songs. They are coming down.
Yeah.
I thought they opened up.
We saw Disturbed at the Gigantour, and I was not impressed with them.
That's what I was talking about, Gigantor. What were you talking about?
I thought you were just talking about the fact that Disturbed's coming to Abbotsford.
No. I thought we saw them on that, and that it was Disturbed and Black Label. And there's another one.
The one that the drummer from Matt Terror was in. Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Newstead was supposed to be on the bill, but he was sick. We wouldn't have been able to catch him anyways because that show started at like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, it started pretty fucking early.
But yeah, I'm like, what? Like, once again, here's a fucking band, musician, whatever, that came from the time of fucking album sales.
Yep.
Who made money doing this shit, and now has become this fucking nostalgia act, and it's just gonna fucking take money. And then I'm going online and I look and I'm like curious of what the ticket sales are, and you look at it and this thing's fucking selling out. Not only is he charging this, but there's fucktards out there that fucking are spending this fucking money.
I was one of the fucktards that spent it on Kiss.
But you're that kind of fan that you've been there for so long.
Yeah, I get it.
I get it.
I'm the fanboy. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm like, when and you know what's expected of Kiss, and you know that what is done. But when you go for Megadeth, no, I can't do it.
I did watch them. I thought they played fucking. I thought they played great, but their stage presence, it just wasn't there.
That Megadeth show?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
That's the only time I saw Megadeth.
And it was years in between, and I can't remember what it was like back in the days of Marty Friedman, Dave Ellison, and Nick Menza. Like they're
To me, that's the Megadeth.
That's a huge lineup because it was constant for many years. It's just not. I can't remember what it was like, but I don't remember it being like that.
No,
I don't recall it being so structured.
But the one that was for,
or from way back when.
Oh yeah.
Back in the 90s. I don't recall.
Well, we were kids back in the fucking 90s. We didn't pay attention.
I wasn't even paying attention to the bands back then.
I knew the fool was probably fucking drunk when we went sliding out anyway.
I probably was.
So that's not our fault here nor there. That's alcohol's fault. But
I don't even blame alcohol.
I wouldn't. Alcohol's a good friend.
Man, yeah. Yes, I am. I have it on my board. I'm gonna go. It's a cheaper show.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like $50.
Yeah, it's the comedy.
Yeah, Sepultura Creator. There's also Carcass and Sacred Right.
See, I'd rather go see Sacred Right. I dig them, and I don't mind Creator either. That's a different bill altogether.
No, that's a different one. The other one was Carcass and Sacred Right.
Right. Yeah, they're coming twice or something like that, aren't they?
No, Carcass. They're coming once, and then
Sacred Right because Sacred Right's coming with Creator and someone else.
No, it's Creator.
Maybe I just smoked too much.
You're getting them all.
I've been all fucking confused.
Yeah, I'm. Creator, I think, puts on a good show. They're getting into that whole, and they're still bringing out albums, but I'm starting to become a little impartial to them playing live because of the fact that they do turn into a little bit of a nostalgic act. You're reading the fucking words again, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm just reading, seeing all the comments there.
You like seeing the?
No, I just wanted to see what it looked like on the other side. I wanted to see what the common folks saw out there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It says that too. Oh, you're one.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
And
Pat's the other.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I saw you all fucking excited. Oh, look, 2 people are watching this.
Yes.
Oh wait, one's you.
Steven Tallarico. Who would you say that is?
Steven Tyler.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
And then there's a guy. He goes by the stage name Bono. I couldn't remember what his real name was, so I wrote Boner.
Well, whose name? What was his name? It doesn't matter what his name was.
Love it. Yeah, don't. I get so on, and it's been going on for weeks now that this whole fucking concert fucking bullshit. Like all of a sudden, it's like every goddamn day there's a new show being
coming out for $200 a ticket,
and it's minimum $200 a ticket, and I'm like, what the fuck for?
Wait,
there's more.
There's more. You can go to the Wolf Pub on the 25th and watch the Electric Jets. $10. $10.
And I guarantee you come in, it's going to be a damn good show.
And I'm not getting paid to say this either. This is my own free will.
I'm hoping more than 5 people show up so you might get paid.
Yeah, you might get fucking $5 between the fucking lot of you.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah, no, Wolf Pub, that's right. Yeah, come to the show. It's going to be a good damn fucking show.
And it won't be $100 fucking million to sit by the fucking stage. I'll bet you if you want to go shake the fucking bass player's hand, you fucking shake it too.
No, I don't touch people.
Or not. But you can try.
You can try. We're going to play a good, solid, we got a good 35, 45 minute set. We're going on first, and then it's Heathen Sins, and then it's Fast Times. Thank you. I'm curious to see Fast Times. Apparently, they're a new. They got a good stage show that I'm hearing about.
Oh, cool.
So
That'll be fun to watch.
I miss Twisted Nikki.
Yeah.
They were fucking good to watch.
As
far as cover bands go,
I fucking love watching Twisted Nikki.
they were great to watch. They put a lot into the show.
But you remember we played fucking IOB played the fucking pig roast there one year.
Yeah.
2015. And Twisted Nikki was playing and me and Sean are down fucking rocking. I'm fucking singing every fucking hair metal song they're playing. And Sean's looking over at me. He's kind of doing it too. He's getting going, but he's like, he comes up to me. He's like, this girl fucking said beside me. He said, "Well, you sure do all this." He said, "Dad, no, I'm just following my bass player over there. He knows all these fucking words."
Yeah. They put on a good show.
They're fun.
Yeah. And I'm hoping to see something like that from those guys. I think you.
Is that what Fast Times is? Is Twisted Nikki?
They're not Twisted Nikki. No, I'm hoping that I'm hearing that they got a good stage show to them.
Oh, so it's not members of Twisted
No.
Nikki. Okay.
Not that I know of. And I think you need something like that.
Like what?
About if you're going to do covers, you need to have something like that.
Like a gimmick?
A gimmick. You just can't be 4 or 5 guys, girls, whatever, going up there and
Metallica tribute band. Except the bass player.
I would almost say with that one, the Master of Justice, I would almost say the guy that was singing too, though.
No, he was good. I like the guy that's
he put something into it.
You could see he was trying to be James Hetfield.
Yeah.
I could see that.
But the guy that was doing the Kirk Hammett thing,
no, he's a clown. He's not a clown.
There was no
But he didn't act like him.
there was no not even dressed though.
I thought he had a wig on.
No. If he did, he lost it early and I didn't see it.
I thought he had a wig on. But
no,
maybe not. I could be wrong.
No, but he didn't dress the part.
No. That was mannerisms.
No mannerisms. I think to be a tribute like that, if you're going to be a cover band and you're going to have 2 sets of 15 songs each and you're going to play all the fucking standards, let's say, that's a hard sell these days, I think.
But also too, that's
going back a dozen though.
Yeah, but going back to it though, that guy, the singer guy, he was.
Yeah, I'll give him props.
He was the one. Yeah, he did it right. He was into it. He was a tribute.
Yeah,
he was in the tribute mind frame.
Yeah, and I think the problem is also
the bass player though. That guy pisses me off. Fuck me. Well, the big fucking smile on his face and walking around the goddamn. Not that I wouldn't, but I'm pissed. He just bugged me. But not really, so don't find me and beat me up.
Yeah.
They're playing in Alder Grove. Oh, your mom and dad hostage come there. You call us names.
The funny thing is, I've heard that guy, it's a paycheck.
Yeah, that's what you told me. It's just a pay. But he's on the fucking pictures now, like the promo pictures. You can tell that stupid big fucking face, that big fucking smiley face.
Yeah, who knows where that promo picture was taken? I will have to check this out. Pat's all about this band, the Goalers.
I've heard of them.
I don't know if I have. I may have.
Heard of them. I never said I've heard them. Right how I think. Or maybe not. Or maybe we were talking about last week or something.
Yeah, Pat's brought them up before.
That's probably where I've heard them. Oh, hey, we got a fucking new thing coming up next week. We're doing it.
Yeah.
For the fucking Pat, for you, we're doing this. Well, because ain't no one else that really watches this.
Yeah.
But stay tuned next week. You're going to laugh your fucking asses off.
Yeah.
We're in partnership with someone else. We're going to make this fucking funny for a minute.
And I'm going to say I'm going to want more of this from other people, too.
Of course, more of this from other people. We want it from fucking time to take out the garbage.
No, I think,
Like, even if we have to go down to karaoke and make our own fucking content to show everybody else how to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, she was doing it pretty fucking good the other day. That's why I wanted her to do more. I want to put her on.
Yeah.
We're doing karaoke. We want people to fucking film themselves doing karaoke and send it to us. We'll show it. We already got someone on the fucking hook for this. So she's going to do it for us for a bit. Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know where I'm going with this. So we're going to play the first one next week.
Yeah.
We're coming up with segments. We're actually going to try and make this into a real fucking show. Sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to try that next week. So it's next week will be the first one with our fucking karaoke fucking segment. You have to wait to see what the song is. I'm not giving it all.
Yeah, we need to have a little bit more segments, I think.
I think
We
so.
started doing it.
Did we?
We did the one, and we should bring it up again. The one where we said, like, we did the one, and it was getting a lot of, it started getting a lot of attention, was when we did the one about albums, or what was this one? And I remember we talked, and then things
like lists? The list?
No, not the list, but we did one when we talked about things like albums that didn't, bands that of really good albums, but bands that weren't really all that big. And we came up with, like, people were talking, like, somebody that was watching at the time was bringing up, like, bands like the Meat Puppets, and they brought up Marlin, and there was a couple other ones that people were bringing up. Or I remember Pink Floyd came up, and it was like an album. It was an album that people didn't really like. Everybody think when you like Pink Floyd, everybody immediately Dark Side of the Moon
or the Wall,
you know. And it was another album, and that had like I think it had like 4 or 5 songs on it, but it was like 30, 40 minutes long or something. It was a long album, but it only had like 4 songs on it. We'll have to look into something like that again. I think the people.
You lead the way, I'll follow. I have no idea what you're talking about. I got your back.
I can't even think of what it is right now anyway. So
we're a bit inebriated.
How about this?
Yeah, what? I'm in.
What? And I was thinking about this one today while I was at work because I was at work. I don't think about work while I'm at work.
As long as the lights come on, you're doing it right.
Yeah, exactly. What to you qualifies as a one-hit wonder? Does it? Let's say, for an example, they bring out a song, becomes a hit, makes top 10, maybe even number 1.
Yeah.
But then, are they a one-hit wonder if they just disappear, or are they a one-hit wonder if they kind of going, but they fly under the radar? I'm going to give you a prime example. 1989, Faith No More, Epic.
But they didn't
cracks top 10.
But they didn't go away though.
They didn't go away. Are they a one-hit wonder? Or were they just the right guy at the right time?
Well, you know what? I think they were the right guy at the right time because Chili Peppers were getting really huge back then too.
Yeah.
And I want to compare that. At that time, fucking Faith No More, Epic, to kind of like the Chili Peppers sound, kind of only a little heavier.
Yeah.
Was Faith No More.
But the only comparison that they ever had was Epic.
Right.
There was no other song by Faith No More that you could actually compare to the.
No. And that's what I'm saying. Is that album, and at that time, that album, that with the the slap bass, and all the except for Faith No More had a heavier guitar. You had kind of the rappy rappy and singing vocals and kind of, you know, and then you had fucking Jim there with his big red sunglasses on guitar making it heavy.
Yeah.
And that's, I don't know where I'm going with this. So they did. So that's why I think that was hit. They had that hit.
That's why
they had Epic and they had Jeremy their
Falling to
Pieces and the real thing.
And the real no, it was Falling to Pieces from Out of Nowhere.
From Out of Nowhere, that's it. Yes.
Yeah, they did 3 songs off that album.
I thought it was the real thing.
The first single off of that one was From Out of Nowhere. And it didn't go anywhere.
Right.
And then Epic came out.
Then
now, From Out of Nowhere is a heavier song than Epic. But would you say they're a one-hit wonder?
No, because what was their next album?
That was Angel Dust.
And
it did quite well. It has been noted to be for production and for the writing on it to be one of the most influential albums in metal.
Well, they didn't really. They just. I wouldn't call them one hit.
I wouldn't call it. Oh no, but I'm just saying.
Well,
what qualifies as one?
That was a very unknown band who fucking comes into the spotlight for 15 minutes with one song and that's it. And they try to put out another song and it doesn't go anywhere. To me, that's a one-hit wonder.
White Lion, When the Children Cry.
I wouldn't classify that as a one-hit fucking wonder. It's like
I don't know where that fucking came from.
I don't know where that came from either. I was actually kind of lost for words for a second. Like, holy fuck.
They didn't even crack nothing.
But people did like them, though.
People liked it. It went on the map. I don't even know where that one came
from.
But
I think White Lion, they're kind of on the Great White level of fucking of the hair band levels. The kind of ones that are out of the clubs, but they're the ones that are always opening.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking about that today. And I'm like, what qualifies?
Why don't you look up? Why don't you ask the Google machine what?
I am going to ask the Google machine.
Cult of Personality, one-hit wonder?
Living Colour went into some personnel changes, and I think that really hurt them, or it hurt their momentum.
I would say yes.
I would say yes, because of the fact that
it was their one hit. You didn't really hear anything from them.
You didn't hear them again. They brought out albums. They had some problems with the bass player. It messed up their momentum.
Bass players.
They're fucking dicks.
Yeah, we are.
So they lost their momentum. They replaced him, and then he came back, and they were never the same. I will say they were a one-hit wonder.
I would say so.
Oh, here's one for you. One-hit wonder.
What?
Green Jelly.
Yeah, Green Jelly, one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Totally agree with that. Crazy bitch.
Okay, that was almost on here.
Was it?
Yeah, almost. It was a song called by a band. It disappeared on me because I pressed a button. It was a group. I don't know how they roll. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, that made this list.
What was it?
Cult of Personality, 1988.
There you go. Whatever list he's reading, he read it on. That's Cult of Personality.
Everything About You.
Yeah,
Ugly Kid Joe.
They did have another song after that, but it was never. No,
they did a cover of Cats in the Cradle.
And they had their other song.
Something about neighbor. Yeah, the neighborhood or something.
Neighbor, yeah, it was called Neighbor, but it was never as popular as
they I think the Neighbor one put them into a little bit of a joke band with between that and Everything I Hate About You.
Yeah.
I think it really screwed him up.
Quite possibly.
That's my theory, so it's probably right.
Or they're just a one-hit wonder dropped off the face of the earth.
It was. I think they had other songs, like you said, like Faith No More had other songs, but Faith No More had a cult following to them.
They had cult status.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, here it is. Crazy Town. The song Butterfly.
Well, that's what about that?
They say it's a one-hit wonder.
Oh yeah, one-hit wonder. That's right. Yeah, I remember that one. That's stupid.
Yeah. This is the only song I remember from them. I know they just played in town. It was a few months back now. I think it was in November. L7, Pretend That We're Dead.
Oh yeah.
I can say I would say that they're a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, I'd say that. I saw them once they opened for Manson.
Really?
Manson and Hall.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they had a Manson holding a co-head, one of those co-headlining tour things. It was Quiet Right, Come On, Feel the Noise, a one-hit wonder. They bang her, which is not a great song.
But was it big?
No, they did another cover by Slade to Come On. Mama, We're All Crazy Now.
Yeah.
But that was never as big as Come On, Feel the Noise.
But Come On, Feel the Noise was a cover, and so was Mama, We're All Crazy Now, and I think
both Slade covers,
and I think that's what hurt them.
Well, yeah, and the singer didn't want to do it. I was watching, so I forget what I was watching.
Yeah, I know. I heard that one too. But he didn't want to do it.
He didn't want to do it. He was going to go in and fuck up the vocals, and then he sung it, and he did it in one fucking take.
Yeah, and but when you're doing the same band covers, like,
but really,
you're gonna lose some credibility.
Quiet Riot was never a big band.
They were never a big band.
No, the only reason they got to fame, and I know they were the first heavy metal band to have like a #1 Billboard album in the '80s of Mental Health, but I mean, really, their real only claim to fame is Randy Rhoads.
That's it. Okay. Not Randy Rhoads, but I would classify them as a one-hit wonder.
I would, because
they had that one hit. The other songs didn't live up to it, and so I would say that's a one-hit wonder.
To me, okay, yes, okay, I agree with you. A one-hit wonder is also a band. When you think of them, you think of that one song, and it's always that one song.
You're gonna think of that one song first, and then
that's right.
Someone like you're gonna bring up "Mama, We're All Crazy Now." I wouldn't have thought of that.
Right, but I did, but no.
I wouldn't have thought of it right now. I would have thought of it later.
Yeah. But what the point is though, when you think of Quiet Riot, you think of Come On, Feel the Noise.
Yes.
When you think of Ugly Kid Joe, you think of I Hate Everything About You.
Yeah. When you say Blind Melon, you think of
Blue No Rain.
Exactly. That was on the list.
Well, there you fucking go. And I didn't even see that list. But what one hit, I mean,
would they have had another hit if fucking Buddy didn't die from heroin overdose?
We'll never know that. So that's stuck in the one-hit wonder status.
Well, fuck, he just ruined everything.
He just fucked it over for him.
Oh, fuck, you just fucked over the rest of the band by fucking dying.
But I mean, also, too, you can say the same thing. Because they say, if you go to an average person who's not a fanboy and you say, let's say Alice Cooper, they'll say School's Out.
Yeah.
Right?
But that's... I would almost say Alice Cooper's in that cult following.
He's in the cult following. He's always had a cult following.
Yeah. Because he's going for years. You might get somebody that will remember Welcome to My Nightmare, or they might remember something else. Poison.
Yeah. Poison, which is probably like fucking 20, 30 years old now. Figure that fucking out.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I know, right?
I let you into my house.
I just thought that came out, what, 89?
89? 88, 89.
Hey Siri. Oh, fuck off. Hey Siri. Fuck off.
Fuck off. I can probably find it faster, dude.
Hey Siri. What year did Alice Cooper's Poison come out?
What's 89? What is she?
I don't know. I don't say the fucking year. It just says the whole. Look the fuck. Oh, there we are. 89, July 17th, 1981.
Oh, I turned that off before fucking Sony comes again.
Sony will fucking arrest us. 89.
89, yeah. So, wow. 99, 09, 19.
4 more. So 4 more after that.
So 34 years ago.
Yeah, fuck me, eh?
Fuck. Wow.
Dude, the funny thing is, I remember the first time I got that album. I got the fucking record.
Yeah, you had an album.
I fucking went out. I was taking over to fucking Barney's place. Well, his parents were home. We just sit there fucking crank it all day long, getting to his dad's fucking liquor and everything. We grab everything from the fucking liquor cabinet, threw it on the fucking table. We get all the mix we could find in the house. Plus, we'd stop and buy other fucking various liquids. We throw it all in there. And we just fucking mix fucking drinks until we found one that fucking tasted good. Fuck me, that was fucking terrible.
Here's one.
What?
Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Nirvana. They're the one-hit wonder.
Name another Nirvana song.
Bleach. But
That was an album.
Wasn't the song?
No.
It's okay. Well, there you go. I don't think I can.
Yeah. I can do that. I can go onto the street and say, name
2 Nirvana songs to the person wearing the Nirvana shirt.
Yeah.
But you know what?
I know that's a thing now, but you know what? That's always been a thing.
But you know what? Should that be the case if I go up to someone and say, you know what, they did 2 Nirvana songs. As long as you didn't Kiss or Alice Cooper song, I was just like, oh, okay. I have no fucking idea.
I would have to stop and think. I know some.
Give me a Nirvana song, Boy Named Sue. Okay, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's right.
Helix, Rock You.
Rocky, yes, Helix was a one-hit wonder.
I would say they were.
I would go for that, yes.
Okay. 17. Oh, this never. I just answered my own question. Cult following. I was gonna say 17 fucking albums.
Who's that?
Lee Aaron.
Oh yeah.
That's Cult.
It's Cult, but she also went off and she was doing jazzy.
She went jazzy, but overall, if you can still into this day
keep playing them,
be making new albums, and have 17 albums to your name, you're not a one-hit wonder.
No, I guess not. No, because you're still around.
I'm saying a one-hit wonder, you might get 3 albums out of your
career only because it's contractual.
Yeah, because it's contractual, and maybe you might catch another wave.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, sometimes that second album just doesn't do what the first one does, but then the third one comes out
and it's fucking solid.
Yeah, it happens. Who else? I'm trying to think of
Well, Skid Row, they wanted the Slave to the Grind. They wish that one was their first album.
Because of the fact that
it's heavier.
It's probably what they were playing in the clubs. But back in those days, when you got signed at the club,
yep, you played.
And guys would be like, yeah, okay, you got signed right at the club, and it was happening back in the 80s.
Yeah, it was.
It was happening back in the 70s. And so, like, the one that I'm thinking of that I read, Europe, The Final Countdown.
Yes.
In North America, they are a one-hit wonder. Over in Europe, they are...
I like how you did that.
Yeah. They are... They're called. Apparently, over in Europe, they have like 7-8 albums and play all the festivals over there.
Still?
Still.
Really?
Yeah.
Never heard. All I fucking remember.
But it caught on over here. They had the final countdown. They had another one, and then something in the lyrics about when the lights go down. That's what I remember.
All right.
That's all I can remember from that one. And so, yeah, I would say, yeah, they're one hit wonder in North America, but the rest of the world, no.
Fucking, I remember we were listening to the Nation at work there, and Wes was working, and we're fucking, and they were saying, you know, they always, like, that was a point where they were saying, like, little tidbits of information about the upcoming song. Fucking, they said that fucking Europe, a final countdown was like #1 in like 41 fucking countries. I shit you not, me and Wes just looked at each other and we both said, what the fuck did he just say? Because that is not fucking right. But sure as shit, I guess it was, or they wouldn't have fucking said
When it came out, there was something about it that everybody just liked.
Well, it was part of that whole doomsday thing, right? Because Maiden had 2 minutes to midnight, the final countdown, and there's a few other fucking.
I would almost say, I think the final countdown, 86.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm gonna look that one up.
Gonna look that up.
I'm gonna.
Unless Pat knows what year the final countdown came, 84.
No, I don't think it was that.
No, it wasn't that early. You're right.
86.
86. There you go.
Oh, there it is. Carrie. Carrie was a big
Carrie
song.
was their other song.
Was the other song, but even though it was a little bit of that rock ballad thing, it didn't take off the way that the final countdown or that one did.
No, the final countdown was their big hit.
Yeah, it will always be that. Carrie won't live up to that.
But that was the fucking thing back then. You come out with your big rock song, which was Final Countdown, and then you do a ballad, and that was Carrie, and that didn't work so well.
Yeah, so Europe originally 83. They had 84, Final Countdown 86, Out of This World at 88. I don't remember that. I think I remember. I'm looking at the cover and I kind of remember it. 91, Prisoners in Paradise. And then nothing until 2006, Secret Society. And then nothing until from 2006 to 2015. There was nothing. War of Kings. And fuck, they had like the War of Kings Deluxe version, War of Kings Special Edition. And I'm like, so nothing. And then after 2016, there's been nothing. But yeah, they had a few albums up there. Yeah, and then here's a show that they're playing in Germany. So it's like they still go. They're playing with Deep Purple.
Are they?
Yeah. I don't know who's in Deep Purple anymore, but apparently they're playing with them.
That's awesome.
But yeah. Who else? Looking at that one. They got a lot. I'm trying to just steal off this list.
What, for one
No,
hit
and then I'm
wonders?
saying, yeah, one hit wonders, but then there's a lot that I know of that are more the cult status runs.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that I know that they had a big hit, but then I think that, no, but I know them for all these other songs and stuff like that. Because I just looked on this list and I can say, like, Glenn Danzig, Mother.
Yeah.
He's a one hit wonder, a little bit. But he also had The Misfits. He also had Under Her Black Wings. Which was on the same album. I think it was a bit of a better song, but it's just
both good songs though.
Yeah, they are both good songs.
No, I wouldn't put
him
down.
Yeah, because I would put him. Oh, I got one.
I got one too. Great White.
Didn't I say that one?
I don't know. No, you said Firehouse.
No, I said. Oh, I said White Lion.
You said White Lion. That's right, White Lion.
I didn't know where. I can't even believe I even thought of that one.
Yeah, that's right. I can't remember because it says I took a whole sharp left turn.
Great White. I'm gonna say
Once bitten, twice shy. That's all I fucking know of them. And I know they got a couple other ones.
They had a career before that, but
yeah.
they weren't. But they were like here. You know, they weren't bottom feeding.
No, they were out of the clubs, and they were
openers.
They were opener status.
They were opener status, and then once bitten, twice shy. Got them over, but it never got them headlining stadium.
No, they never headlined the stadium. Hell's no.
Are they one hit wonder?
I think so.
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna agree with you on that one.
Winger. Oh, because I saw something on Facebook, and I've noticed too that a lot of bands are doing. You got because let's say you got like we watched that Extreme video the other day. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I watched the Winger video, parts of it anyway, just to hear what it's so. They're all getting into the real heavy sound now.
Winger's got a new video.
He's got a new video, got a new album and shit.
We'll watch it next week.
Yeah, she's 52. That's right, she is. But no, they got a new video out. I've never found the guy that impressive myself. In fact, the best thing he's ever done was entertain me at the Kiss concert with the fucking band. For those of you that don't know, I was going to go to the Hot in the Shade show. And my buddy Ben, or who I'm not going to call Ben, he said, I'm going to go because I'm going to make fun of how crappy they are. I said, okay, dude, fine, whatever, come on. So we fucking go there, and Winger's open, and there's no seats on the floor. No way. And fucking, we're standing there like this, fucking watching the fucking thing. There's some broad behind us jumping up and down and up and down. And fucking, he comes over with his bass, he does his little ooh thing. The chick behind us, I guess she took a tampon out of her purse and she fucking whipped it up at him and hit him right in the fucking eye. Holy fuck, me and Ben started laughing our asses off. He pointed right at us, talking to the security guards, and he never came back to that side of the stage again. Poor Kip Winger, hit in the eye with a tampon. Poor rock star.
All because he played bass for Alice Cooper one day.
Played bass for Alice Cooper one day and decided to go it on his own. He's no need of Strauss.
Yeah.
He started off as a hired gun.
I would say he's a one-hit wonder. Probably 17.
That's all I'm thinking of because that's what song comes to my head first.
I
know he's got a couple more.
Really think about some of the other ones. I know there's
Madeline is another one, but that was stupid. That was not very good. And that's all and I just pulled that out of my ass now. I can't really think of anything else.
That's probably you listening to the Hair Nation.
That is Hair.
Why you know that one. Here's one. Are they one hit wonder or not? Because I'm going to ask you, I'm going to give you the name and see if you can actually guess.
The song. The one hit wonder song.
Yeah. Nelson.
No. I can't. I know who you're talking about. I know what they look like, but I can't name the fucking song.
Would they be? So I'm going to call them a one hit wonder.
I guess.
Their biggest one was Can't Live Without Your Love and Affection.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember. I always thought every time I heard it on NH, I always thought it was Damn Yankees for some reason. Because they suck too.
Yeah, no, I would have to say I wouldn't even call them a one-hit wonder. I would just call them a one wonder.
Who? Nelson?
Nelson.
Yeah,
that was not a big hit.
No, it wasn't.
For me to say what a one-hit wonder is, you gotta crack the top 10.
That's right. And that song better get you signing boobs, otherwise it's not a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
It's not a hit if it doesn't get you some signing boobs, it ain't a hit.
Yeah. No, not them either. We have them all the time now in the pop music right now.
Pop music is full of one-hit wonders.
Yeah.
For everything that sounds the same.
I'm looking forward to May 5th.
What's May 5th?
May 5th is when the Dave Lombardo solo album is
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm looking forward to what he's going to bring out because incredible drummer as far as heavy metal, thrash goes. He's awesome. And well, yeah.
I mean, look at Rain and Blood. He did no click tracks, no nothing. There was no click tracks
and
back
it's
then.
freaking
It was on fucking time.
all on time. Haunting the Chapel.
I think after Neil Peart died, I think fucking Dave Lombardo there stepped
He took
up.
over. Yeah. There is that Mike guy from Mike Portney from Dream Theater. A lot of people like him. I never really got into Dream Theater, so I'm not really. I was never really into that prog rock type deal.
Yeah.
There was a few Rush, as everybody would think that they would be the kings of the prog rock. I never really got into them.
I had a few songs.
There's a few songs.
But I'm not going to go spend hundreds of dollars to see him play.
Oh, no, I'm not going to drop $200 to go see fucking Megadeth play at the fucking Amateur Arena.
No. Now I did Kiss because I thought, fuck, this has to be the last time. And plus, my fucking shirt's a bit fucking worn out. I think I overwore it, so I need to get another one.
Yeah. Honestly, how many times since 2000 have you seen Kiss?
Since 87, I've seen them every time.
No, but I would say 2000.
Oh, since 2000? Well, so that would be the reunion tour.
No, 96, 97, 96 was the reunion.
Oh.
And then
okay,
and
right.
then they saw that they made
circus.
a mistake. They said that they made a mistake with bringing these guys back.
Yeah, and
and they thought that fuck, we should just call it quits because they fucked up with kicking Singer and Kulik out.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh man, this was stupid. What were we thinking? We kick out two great musicians.
But
to become a nostalgia act.
Well, it was because the original band.
Yeah, and it's nothing but money. Exactly.
But according to Gene and Paul, Ace and Peter are fucking drunkards and everything like they always were before. But according to Ace and Peter, that really wasn't the case.
I hear a lot of stories that Ace wasn't there. I hear Ace wasn't. Reports Ace was drunk and got paid more than Peter.
Yeah.
Peter had some sort of Macbeth thing happening where for some reason he had to bring his girlfriend on tour and she was whispering in his ear, everybody makes more money than you. You're the star of the show. And you're the one that had the top 10 hit.
Yeah.
Now Kiss, not a one-hit wonder.
No.
Peter Criss.
A
one-hit wonder. Yeah, and I heard that she was saying, you are the star of the show. You're the one with the number one hit. You're the one that sits on the trash can and fucking sings.
Yeah, she's breathing shit into his
ear. Yeah, and he bought into it. And when he started demanding more money and shit like that, they gave him the boot.
That's right. We don't know they didn't give him the boot. They didn't resign his contract.
Or they didn't resign his contract. Yeah, they let him finish
the tour, the Australian tour, whatever it was, because it wasn't Ace anymore. No, it was Ace and Peter, and Peter left first, because that's when they put Eric Singer in the makeup.
Yeah.
And it was Ace Frehley and Eric Singer playing them. And then fucking.
But there, Dave Lombardo has good range. I think he does. Dave Lombardo can play anything.
I think so too. He's a good drummer.
I think he's probably like Alex Skolnick, who left Testament, and he started doing a jazz thing. And part of my little research that I'm going to be doing is that Alex Skolnick was on that list of guys that tried out for Ozzy.
I think I saw that, yeah.
And I'm thinking and I would have to look at what songs he wrote for Testament, because Eric Peterson writes a lot of them. And so I'd have to look at what songs he writes so I can
listen to him and picture him with Ozzy.
And then picture when he tried out for Ozzy and what year.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have been, Testament was around in the days of No More Tears. So would he have left Testament?
No, I don't think he would have gone to No More Tears. I think that was Zakk Wylde. I think that was always going to be Zakk Wylde.
It maybe,
but it could be the album before Zakk Wylde even got in there. Before when Zakk Wylde tried out, could have been Alex Skolnick trying out too.
What would have been then?
That would have been No Rest for the Wicked, the one before No More Tears.
What year?
89, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna say no on that one.
No,
I don't think it would have been him then. He either would have tried out. He would have either tried out for after that one.
Give me the year. I'll tell you roughly what album it is.
I didn't even hear the door open.
Yeah. We're not live or nothing. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, we're not?
No.
Yeah, we are. No, I don't think he would have. I think it would have been around that time. I think it was always going to be Zakk, but I think Alex Skolnick would have tried out there.
Around for no.
Because that would have been on the cusp of either Testament's going to make it or they're going to make it or break it, right? So he's probably thinking, what's he going to do?
There's activity going on in our studio.
Yeah, I know.
Distracting.
You're distracting.
You don't see nothing. You don't see that. Cat. Attention hog. Attention hog.
Yeah. You guys had it.
And that was a debut by Mrs. Aaron.
Yeah. We'll allow this. No, I think.
You think he tried out?
I think it would have been around No More Tears that he tried out. Or maybe it was during his jazz.
Or was that when Zakk was doing Pride and Glory thing?
It could have even been then. So we're talking like late 90s.
Yeah, the early 90s, 92. Because Pride and Glory.
What's it that
one? I think No More Tears came out 91, 92. Something like that. I do believe.
All I get is the freaking stupid versions of it on the Spotify. All the remastered versions. Yeah, so you know what I was thinking about before we leave this show?
No. I was thinking, I want to subscribe to this fucking piece of shit.
I am going to subscribe to this.
I'm going to subscribe to it when I get home.
If you know what? I think I've already subscribed to it, but I'm going to unsubscribe so I can subscribe again.
Yes.
I think he did get better after he did the jazz thing. Yeah. I think it made him a better musician. I was thinking of last Wednesday. Last Wednesday was International Women's Day. And I'm thinking, we didn't do anything for that. And then I thought about it.
Why? They can do it themselves.
Exactly. And then I thought, no, we are the worst people to be doing that.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
Because it's International Women's Day, but I love women, but for like not the reasons that women want to be loved.
Right, International Women's Day, the day all women have a penis.
Yeah. So
That's gonna be an unpopular comment if people actually watch this.
yeah. Please comment on that. I would love to see anybody because it's at the end of the show.
That's right. No one's gonna fucking hear it.
Exactly. So yeah, like we said at the beginning of the show, like, subscribe, notification.
Right.
Don't yeah, do that too. Do it all.
No,
But you know what? If you don't, it just does us a favor.
it strokes our egos.
It
Strokes our
does
egos.
our favor for the people at the YouTube because they're letting us go on the show. Or
We're letting them post the show.
yeah, exactly. We're letting them. I'm gonna let you
Post our show.
post our show
For free.
for free.
But if we get a lot of people watching,
I want to
then
know.
they can pay
You know
us.
what? This is the funny part. So, we don't really need to be putting this live, but it's a great little story. So, how it works is that we do this live, and then we are not allowed to post it for, like, we can't. So like when I go and I copy the URL,
Yeah,
we're gonna get technical for a second,
testicle for a second.
and we go post it on different social medias.
Right.
We can't do that for over 24 hours because they look for things that
Copyright?
for copyright
So-
infringement.
So Sony doesn't hit us up for shit.
But the thing is, that means I don't know if they have a computer doing it or what. That means somebody has to watch.
The whole fucking thing.
Somebody gets paid to watch this.
Oh my god! And if that's you, you gotta like and subscribe.
Yeah, if you do
We
that,
want you. If you watch us and to round us
I
out,
bet
I want to talk to you.
I want to talk to the guy that actually puts the little notification on there that says that there's some copyright.
Copyright. You
And
have
then
to,
I've already put on the disclaimer: we do not own any of this music.
yeah.
Yeah, you know,
One day we will.
yeah. You're suing me? No, I'm suing you. Yeah, so that was another awesome show, as always. I don't know how we get through one of these, but we do.
I don't know how it went on for so fucking long with only one person watching.
Yeah, we do.
But we do. If it wasn't for Pat, we'd just be talking to ourselves.
But the thing is everybody always watches afterwards.
I know they
and
do.
I appreciate the ones that do watch it afterwards.
We still want you to say something.
Yeah,
Say I watched the show.
they always send us messages or they tell us in person. No, post this shit.
Post the shit. We want. We need it in paper.
We need.
If it's not in paper, it doesn't.
If
It's not. It doesn't
if it
happen.
doesn't come across my desk, it doesn't happen. You know, like, for example, quick end to the show, like we talked about, like, and I said, don't go see Guns N' Roses. Don't go spend $300 to fucking get a fucking nosebleed seat at Guns N' Roses because they made their money. And, you know, and you said, my brother went and saw him and all he said was he saw Slash running around. And so what happens? Somebody sends us a video.
Of Guns N'
Guns N' Roses, Axel and Slash running around the stage.
That was my favorite part, though.
Yeah. And the guitar. But yeah, so
Yeah, so someone watched that, obviously. I don't know how far into the show we said that.
I don't know, but
But it was pretty far in, and someone actually is really.
I know.
Unless it's that guy that's watching us for copyright infringement.
I would love to be that guy.
I would too.
No, I would.
No.
I would like to talk to that guy.
I'd like to talk to him too. I mean, him, with us, it's only a once a week thing. Holy fuck, I guess I gotta work for an hour. Well, fuck, are they running late again? Fuck me.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid enough for this shit.
It makes me want to send him subliminal messages too, of like songs like Lionel Richie, hello, or something. You know, Is it me you're looking for? It was just totally all right. So that's another fucking hour and a half of wasted.
Hour and a half of wasting your fucking time and ours.
I hope when you skim through this, you listen to this part.
And I hope you don't listen to the bad comments I said about women having penises for a day.
Yeah. No, my thoughts on that are it's just like, yeah, we didn't do anything for that. But then I was like, oh,
Yeah.
we shouldn't have.
Nobody watches us anyways. It's only Pat
Live.
anyways.
Yeah, but a lot of people watch us after.
They do. We do help the bowel movements in the morning. Us and coffee get the thing
Yeah.
running.
Coffee makes me poop. All right. I